Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, but the frames, they suffer so. I wish I could play like this all the time, but even without recording, it sometimes goes and ends up dropping to like how many 5 to 15 frames per second. Okay, so for these crops, I have the shaders on right now because I'm trying to heat up the end of this frozen bit of dog food using my desktop since it produces so much heat. And it's just so weird. I turned my little microwave refrigerator, so that because it was partially frozen the last time, but this time it's completely frozen when the thing's set to lower. Don't ask me. Don't ask me, but yeah. Anyways, I was looking up some information about the Greg Tech and Industrial Craft plants. You know, and like wheat is at tier 1. Apparently, according to Greg Tech, the brown mushrooms are also at tier 1, but hopefully that'll help to encourage it to mutate by having them together. But if you're playing with just Industrial Craft, it already boosts you up by a level. So that's why I went with that route. But anyways, we have some quests to hand in. I've been doing a bit of stuff offline. I ended up dying at some point when I was, well, not at some point, when I went back into the nether to try to get what is it called? The sulfur, because all of a sudden I'm reading, I put my Thaumonomicon there. I'm reading the ore generation book, and it only generates in the nether. So I had to go into the nether. Then I tried going up that big wall, and I ended up dying. But then I managed to find some, and so we've got some rubber. One quest with unclaimed rewards in the Age of Steel. Rubber rolls! Let's grab our material bag. I was in the middle of making one of these, so and that's what I was getting those copper cables for. So let's get that going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A steel plate in the middle, and a NAND chip on either side. And we now have an electronic circuit. And we grab our material bag, and we have another quest done. Still haven't done this. Really simple, in my opinion, but oh well. Let's take a look at our material bags. We have a tier 2 and another tier 2. But let's get some of this stuff put away so that we have a bit of extra room. Copper, rubber, red alloy. Let's open up our first one. We have some tin and we have some nickel. Wonderful. We open up our second. I guess that one must have been just the nickel. Okay, we got some extra ores. Let's do this assort and take a look at that. I did up another couple stacks of steel in the meantime. So that, because it just takes so long. So long. And I've already gone through an entire stack of steel just by making the plates that I've already used up. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, that just looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. let's see here. Let's take a look. Of course, need the magnetic iron rod. We need the copper wire. We need some tin cables this time. Which we have... Nope, those are the red alloy. Here are the tin cables. We need 4 of these. Which means we're going to need more tin cable. The tin cable needed the carpet. Okay, where was all of our spare... We had some spare stuff. Well, there's some 8 ink sacs over there. I thought I had another place with ink sacs. Oh, goodness. Lag spike. Not there. I'm gonna need to go grab some sheep and probably some pigs too. I should probably do that before. So yeah. And then I can... Well, it won't have to make you suffer through all this... These low frames. Lag spike. And another stack of... Why did you not despawn? Another stack of dirt. I just filled in this little water pocket over here. Went through like almost 2 stacks of cobble, over 2 stacks of dirt, and I just finished that other stack, that 3rd stack of dirt, and had to grab another. I've got a small pig pen over here. Nowhere near as large as what I have for the moose in that one. And then for the sheep, I am going to do this space over here. And I think I'm going to try to make it like a U shape, or towards this back end over here. I would like to have an extended... Okay, so we have 16 blocks. I already counted between here and that fence. So it's 16 blocks to work with, but I was also planning on sharing this wall. So that means that we have our nice... We're going to have a nice odd number to work with for the center pen. And I will also want to chip away at this one, at this hillside a little bit more. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think I want to go there. On the 5th block, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 blocks between. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! I accidentally pressed the A to go left. Didn't think I'd pressed it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just counted that as 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. Let's get this out of the way. How nice will that be for like our center bit? Let's go one further. Get that out of the way. And then this will be our main pen for the sheep that we want to be able to butcher. And then along the walls we're going to then have our different pens for each of the different colors of wool, just so that we don't have to keep re-dyeing them. Yeah, I think that will be a good size. But then if I just go like this, we're going to have a bunch of annoyance, because we have because then there's these entire corners that we can't do anything with. Let's get rid of these strawberries. So, I'll figure that part out. But that's the general, that's the basic gist of everything. Is I want to have it be a U, and along the sides here the different colors. But this center pen, again, for the butchering. Maybe I will bring this back. Have it like that. Perhaps? I'm not sure. I am not sure. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, what? Okay. We now have 17 pens here. 8 on either side for each of the colored sheep. And actually we could bring that back one and combine it over here if we shrink this main one down a little bit. But I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to have this little bit of access space to go over here and share the sheep in these two pens. So now what we gotta do is get our sheep together, but to do that we need to find them. And I know there's a sheep or two over there. I'm sure there's some over this way. Going to have to do that while filling in all these holes from the Enderman, and also a little bit more terraforming probably as we go along. And well, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Finding sheep. And look at that, we have our sheep. Although he's trying to run away now. Now that I had to use the pick to make the wall away. Oh, and you went right into the pen. Someone wants to have a nice place to live, but the one who's limping doesn't, apparently. But now you are trapped. And I'm going to try to feed you. And you make a baby, please. Oh, well, yeah. Of course, if the parents are black sheep, then the child's going to be a black sheep as well. But yeah, we have our farms. Time to get them all situated. I might just go and start up another stack of steel while I wait for these cooldowns to finish. In fact, I can probably at the end of the cooldown for these two parents. Obviously, he's not old enough to grow up yet. But yeah. Also, I did notice there are a couple places where I need to fix some Enderman damage. So let me go fix that.
Yeah, I think we own this as well, so
Oi.
we want to put a store in here.
Oi! Why are you still recording? Stop. Failed to stop the recording. Yes, I want to force it to stop. Oh, well. Okay, we are recording. Okay. I've had a bit of issues a bit earlier, and well, it was recording for about 20 minutes while I had Etho going on in the background, so I'm going to need to cut out a lot of footage there. But trying to look in, I want to use these different colored candles to mark each of the pens. So I'm going through this. Yep, that's how you create a white candle. Then the orange, magenta, light blue, yellow, lime, pink, dark gray. Oh, nothing for the light gray. That doesn't exist. Cyan, purple, blue, brown, green, red, and black. But nothing for the light gray. And I already made some light gray dye, and yes, I know there's one of those annoying little buggers floating around here, bothering me. But I really want that light gray candle. Maybe I want to go with these Thaumcraft candles. Do we have one for each color? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8, and then another. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, then another 4, then another 4, and then another 4. Ooh, maybe we will want to use these tallow candles. Okay, how do we make the tallow candles? Of course, you need the magic tallow and apparently also some silk wisp. That one's probably got a couple more options available. And these dang ender minis. Are you down there? Apparently not down there. Which means you are somewhere right over here. And it's dead. Wonderful. So I guess I will look into those tallow candles. I had already started building up these ones, but then I couldn't find the... I saw that you can't even make the light gray. Well, I forgot about this. It returns the slabs to your inventory. That is... Oh, goodness. Another one for the automatic crafting, that's for sure. I did not... It's been so long, and I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Well, we've got plenty of paper now, that's for sure. So let's go... We'll start on our magic tallow. How do we connect corpus to our precantatio? Okay, we need death. That seems reasonable. And then precantatio has some void. And then where is death? That is void from life. Yeah. Well, peditio with life. And vacuos. So we have the vacuos connecting to there. Then we can peditio. Then we... Oh, wait. Because that connects directly... Okay. Right. That connects to there. And then now we do the vacuos there. Wonderful. So now we have our recipe for magic tallow. So we just threw some rotten flesh in with some precantatio. Okay. Oh, is this what I think it is? It is. It is. Give me the great wood tree. I know I'm getting a bit distracted from taking care of my new animals, but it is... This is something that we want, is a great wood tree. Okay. Although it is a very unfortunate thing that this axe works the way it does. Okay. One moment. Let's get some... Oh, come on, you little chicken. You stay over there. And there's also a village right over there. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm going to be using this to pillar up, probably. Yeah, this is one of the main ways to get precantatio. So that and because I do not have enough ender pearls to get it all. Oh, right. So have to find a different source, and obviously the great wood trees are going to help out with that. So that is what are going to get. Hopefully, and very much hopefully, we do end up getting some what are they called? Some saplings out of this tree. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish cutting this down. Okay, okay, there we go. Well, I guess since it's a magical tree, these magical leaves don't want to despawn too quickly. And it is starting to come to the time of night. Let's see here. What else? What else is here? There's a log there. I am going to need an exit the stream at some point, if that's even still in Thaumcraft 4. Oh yeah, look at that. Guess time to go back down. Got plenty of the wood. I really hope we end up getting some of the saplings too. But it is just about time for nighttime. Yes, that is a very good sentence. And then hopefully we do get some saplings out of this. It's not looking too hopeful though. 50% coconut. Not sure we care too much about the 50% coconut. But yeah, I think that this will be the last thing we do for the episode is get these tallow candles. And get them we shall. What is this? It's a little deviating lily over here. Let me go grab that. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with some redstone. Okay, another short intermission. We did get our deviating lily seed, but we did get 2 saplings, so let's get those planted. Oh goodness. And make sure to plant it away from other things so we don't end up overriding them. Apparently you only need 1 sapling to grow a whole 2x2 tree. At least as far as those guys are concerned. But that is where we are for that. Let's get these guys fed up. Oh, you have a cooldown still? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's get these guys fed up. Hit 1. Oh, cooldown. 90 seconds remaining. My goodness. Great wood wand core. Silver wand caps. And we have ourselves a great wood wand. And there's those and the hammer. Oh, come on. Is that not what we do? Smelting. Shaped alchemical work table. We need ordo, ignis, and air. And we are doing it slightly wrong. Insufficient V. We need fire and air. Wonderful. Ooh, this is actually a good node. But I need to... I'm really trying to be careful with this wand. Because I just drained that one eerie node over there from out of all of its air. And we have our 2 silver caps. And this wand should be good enough. Or, okay. Recipe, look up. We have to charge it up with some aurum and potentia. Okay. And the second one, insufficient V. Okay, we need some Terra, Ignis, and Peditio. Wonderful. And now we have our silver bossed Greatwood Wand. Okay, so we have charging, charged. Ooh, we have a Thaumaturge's bag. I kind of want to see what's in that one. And let's take a look at this one. We combustible flesh, claim reward, and now let's see what we have in our new bag. We have a mundane amulet, and I think that's all, unfortunately. But let's check out our material bag. We've got some copper. Got some copper. Leftovers. And next one. Potato. Sweet potato. Light spikes galore. Trying to mess me up. Ooh, what is this? This looks new. Tomato. Or tomato. Okay, so we do have. You got something new. Wonderful. And now we have all 16 different colored wools in our sheepy pens. Still gonna try to get 2 of each color, but this is some decent progress. And with that, I shall put a close to this episode. And next time, we shall see you.